advantage of new Ultrabook capabilities, let us know. We'd like to hear your proposals and see if that's something that Intel would want to invest in. So go ahead and grab Peter or me or Marianne's right next to Peter and tell us about your ideas. We'd love to hear them. Okay, so we talk about cross-device and Ultrabooks and Tizen, but how do you write an application that works for both of those? HTML5 really is the answer. We really believe HTML5 is going to make help us in a lot of these challenges that developers have with portability and rewriting their applications over and over again for the different operating systems and the devices. As you can see, you all know HTML5 is getting a lot of support from the industry. The projections are it's going to be growing phenomenally over the next few years. And the beauty of it is it allows you to leverage your software investment. Leverage across operating systems, across devices, and across app stores. So that's why Intel is now focused extremely closely on HTML5. To help you now, we're not quite there yet. Just a quick recap here is, well, let me just step back for a second. We even ate our own dog food on this one. In effect, we looked at AppUp and we said, you know what? How are we going to support multiple devices? We want AppUp to go across handhelds, tablets, PCs, netbooks, Ultrabooks. How are we going to keep up with rewriting AppUp, the client, for all these devices and operating environments? And we decided, you know what, HTML5 actually is a good avenue. So our guys went and rewrote all of AppUp as a client, and today it's HTML5 version. And so if we want to run it on a new device, boy, it comes so much quicker and it's so much less of an investment for us to do that. And so far we've seen some really good success there. When we talk about HTML5, and apps particularly, we're not talking about web pages here. We view this as more of a hybrid model. So there's an opportunity for developers to take advantage of the best of both worlds, the best of web infrastructure and web services, and at the same time, the best of the platform that you're sitting on top of, and take advantage of native extensions in those platforms. So you can have an application that is local, that runs and gets great performance and takes advantage of the capabilities, but also can access the web and the cloud and take advantage of those services as well. So just like AppUp is a client application, as we support HTML5 in AppUp applications as well, will be client applications taking advantage of both native and web. Okay, so how do we help you guys get even more familiar with HTML5 and writing code? We've put together a care package for HTML5 for each of you. And the care package's got quite a bit of good information. It's got lynda.com is a site that has all kinds of online training library. All of you will receive a month subscription to lynda.com. So dive into that, get as much training as you can in that month. HTML5 programming and a couple of great books here you'll each get to take home with you as well. And HTML5 as a DVD training, online training for HTML5. So after you leave this keynote, make sure you grab one of these. They'll be at the back room. They'll each have a kit for you to take home. I don't know if you've known it. Actually, many of you do know because you're using this today. But we have been supporting HTML5 for a while in AppUp with the encapsulator tool. And the encapsulator tool, essentially what it does is takes your web-based app, packages it up, and prepares it to run on MeGo or on Windows, and completely ready for AppUp. So this is available today, and many of you have used this. We've got hundreds of applications already in AppUp that take advantage of this and allow you to take a web app and turn it quickly into an AppUp app. So that's there, but we're announcing a new capability today too, which is the AppUp Creator, beta version of this. So this may not be for you guys, but there's a lot of folks out there who really want to write applications but find it pretty challenging. Even to learn HTML5 is going to be challenging for someone who's not done any coding at all. So we challenged our SDK team to come up with a tool here where someone could write an app in less than 5 minutes and get it published and into AppUp without any background or skills in programming. And they came up with AppUp Creator. So I'm going to do a demo of this, and this time I'm not even going to do like Peter did and have a technical guy come up here and run it. I'll do this myself. And you know what that means, though? It's not going to work. Okay, so here, if you go to AppUp Developer Program, you'll find AppUp Creator there. Here's the home page for that. And you can, I didn't mention it, it works for both simple web apps and ebook apps. So if you're a content creator, you like to write, you got something you'd like to get published in an ebook and into the store, you can do that in 5 minutes too. That's the ebook side. But I'll show you more on the create now, just a basic web app. This is the beginning. So just think of the possibilities as we go through this and what this will allow us to do. Okay, so we click on Create App. We have a project space that comes up here. Then I say, all right, I want to let's add a home page to this. So I click on the home page, and oh yeah, I got to double click on it. That's right. And let's just stick with the welcome title on there. And I say, let's change the name of the app to I Love to Fish. So let's title this Gone Fishing. Oh, that's how do you spell that? And I'm from Oregon. We love to fish for salmon and steelhead. So let's put on the front cover a picture here of that. Double click on the picture, click on the source. And I have a picture here of my boys when last year we went fishing on the Wilson River and they caught their first steelhead. When I went down and my son bought his drift boat. This is his maiden voyage on the drift boat in the Wilson River. So got that ready now for my home page. And now I want to add some, because what I'd probably like to do is, hey, I'm going to generate a fishing report that publishes every few days. I want to add some links to some cool content from other sources here. I also want to have some videos on here, so someone come to my website who loves fishing, they'll stay here, and then they could have advertising also. I can make some money on this. So let's put a fan page on here. So I'll add a fan page, and let's pull up the sport fishing fan page. This keyboard, there we go. It's as simple as entering that, and boom, we got sport fishing fan page comes up. I also want to add some YouTube videos to this. So let's search for salmon fishing. All right, we got YouTube videos. And if we wanted to add advertising, that's pretty straightforward too. We go down here to Mojiva, we put that in, and we add a very simple advertising layer to this as well. But I got to publish this. It's coming up on the few-minute mark, so let's push test here. I would create a test package. You click on this, and in a matter of a couple of minutes, you have a test package you can run then on your system, make sure it works fine, and then go to publish and say, all right, publish application. You just agree to the license agreement here and click publish. That then gets fed into the validation process, and so it'll go through a validation process, which is pretty quick in AppUp, a lot quicker than some, and then it'll get published. So I published it now. Let's pretend it went through the validation process, and here's the okay. So that came up a little earlier, but here we're now in AppUp, and we see, the application now appears in App Up. The Gone Fishing app is in there. It's got great rating as well. Someone starts downloading the application, they download on their system, and boom, here's what a simple, quick application looks like. You can go into the fan page, see that. You can go into the videos and see that. You can add your own blog to this. All kinds of possibilities of someone developing an application in just a matter of a few minutes. Okay, so that's App Up 3. All right, so now you've created your application. I just want to reinforce that this is a worldwide program. We're getting the partners around the world here with cover 45 countries now where consumers can buy your applications. We have 22 live stores. Free apps can be downloaded anywhere in the world. So a growing distribution network here, and we add into the curators to this. All of a sudden, this just becomes mind-boggling, the number of distribution outlets you'll have. So fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. It's time for you to take advantage of the PC and the Ultrabook opportunity. That should significantly drive the volume of users that we're looking for. And Peter talked about getting to 6 million. This is going to be the way we do that very quickly, right? There's a huge installed base we're going to take advantage of. We're going to get the word out to and help you get in front of a lot more users. But be innovative, build new apps. Think about Ultrabook and how you can take advantage of the new capabilities that are coming out there. And get started learning HTML5 today. Take your kit, start writing HTML5 apps for Ultrabook and PC today, and get ready for Tizen. And now, in the next couple days, give us your feedback. Tell us what you're thinking. What you think about what you've heard today. What other challenges you're experiencing around cross-platform, around the tools, around validation, or app discoverability. We'd love to hear your feedback and ideas on this and how we can help you more. This is the agenda for the next couple days. It's really your time, and in fact, a lot of you folks are presenting in these sessions and sharing your knowledge and your insights. We also have a lot of time for networking and time to spend with your peers and learning from each other. So we'll start out with that right now. In fact, we'll have a peer sourcing and demo showcase. Tonight there's going to be a really cool fireside chat. No, that'll be okay, but the party is a really cool part. That was going to be a lot of fun, so make sure at the party, be at the ground level 4:30, so we can all get over the buses together to where the fireside chat and the party will be. So we can't wait to see the next cool apps you're going to develop. Great to see you here today. Thanks for coming.